Hi everyone, how are you all? We are streaming into Vertical tonight. So, Vertical Videos, wondering if anyone is able to actually have a look at this. So, yeah, we're going to be looking at some secrets of the Tower in tarot. So, I'm Tarot with Anne-Marie, as you can see there, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new to my work, I've been delving into the world of tarot for over 30 years, and that's both as a reader and a teacher. And today we're going to be tackling one of the major arcana's most dramatic and difficult and misunderstood cards. So it's one of those things. I'm being told that there is nothing coming through, and so therefore we're tackling one of the most difficult cards. Let's unravel its symbolism. Bear with me a minute because I'm getting a few things going on. And so we have got its symbolism and what it can mean for your readings. So the core symbolism, what is the Tower? Let's have a look at it. So the Tower, at its core, represents sudden upheaval, chaos, and the destruction of old structures. Think of it as a bolt of lightning. And let's break down some of the key symbols. So the Tower itself represents our carefully constructed beliefs, our comfort zones, and even our ease. This might seem solid, but a crisis can expose any weakness in these foundations. The lightning bolt is divine intervention, a flash of insight, or an unavoidable and external event that shakes things right up. So it's beyond all of our control. And it's one of those things that when we look at this actual figure, as in falling from the tower, that they represent the shattering of our illusions. Now, that could represent us or aspects of ourselves that no longer are sustained. Let's have a look at this now. Okay, so I'm back with you. And those falling figures that you saw there are all about shattering our illusions, and they represent aspects of ourselves that can no longer be sustained without the tower collapsing. And the flames that we saw represent the intensity of change, the pain of destruction, and the potential of purification and renewal. So let's move back to our tower. There it is. We're going to go deeper. So now let's remember in tarot that even the most challenging cards have potential for positive growth. And the Tower can signal breaking free, because the collapse of the outdated and harmful patterns are formed in our relationships or in our lives, or a false foundation, recognizing that something that we've built things on will be based on illusion. There's the need for truth. Even painful honesty becomes preferable to the crumbling tower scenario. So the Tower isn't a card of doom, but a call for fearless authenticity, really. When it appears, perhaps you need to ask yourself, what needs to change? What am I clinging to? What no longer serves me? How can I rebuild with a stronger sense of the self after the storm? So, we're talking about the Tower. And how are you watching this stream? Are you watching it on your mobile? How is it actually going for you? The Tower is astrologically linked to Mars. So the Tower is astrologically linked to Mars, as you saw there. And that's somebody viewing here. Thank you very much. Oh, good, good, good. Please pop up a comment. Please do. So we're talking about the Tower. And the Tower is astrologically linked to Mars, which rules Aries. So the Tower It's quite a distressing card and a difficult card. Look at the black scene of that tower being destroyed by lightning. Let's have a look. There we are. The tower represents our sense of self, and it can be seen as a next or progressive step from that other card, the devil. Few people joining me. Hey, how are you? Nice to have you along. Thank you. Do type and say hi. Good to meet you. And so, the tower's image depicts a catastrophe that has dealt a crushing blow to the individuals that are falling from the rocks. They're going to their fate. They're overwhelmed by their circumstances. The tower was built by the ego to show power and reputation and prestige. And it's the ego that the tower is representing. The mind has control in the clouds, yet without the earth, common sense isn't part of this. There are 3 windows in the tower. Let's take a look again. There you go. And those 3 windows represent the trinity of the mind, the body, and the spirit. And so that represents the outer self and the conscious mind. Now, let's see if I can do this for you. Okay, swapping over a little now. Now you've got me and the tower, you see? You need to come onto my show because this is the kind of thing that we do. We look at cards and you can see me and you can see the actual card that we are going through. So it represents our sense of importance and how we see ourselves in the world and how we hope to be seen and how we hope to feel and how we perceive that world that's around us. It's our sense of normality. The crown that you see at the top of the tower there represents our thoughts, beliefs, and our expectations. This is not a negative card, but more a sign that we've been decorating the tower and maybe we've missed some red flags in our life and we just not want to look at the issues that are relevant. The lightning is the tower's destructive force, and this can be seen as the hand of God intervening, breaking us free from negativity. So that negativity comes from what we choose to look at all the time. And there's an arrow there focusing the lightning, pinpointing it directly to the crown, shocking us with flashes of enlightenment that breaks our illusions and separates us from the ego. The lightning's not been expected, and it might be nighttime. There may be a storm that's gone on, and a sudden explosive energy has ripped apart that tower, and the ego is left, leaving only destruction and truth. It's a force that emotionally, mentally, and often practically destroys our lives. It can pull the rug from underneath you. So please say hi if you're watching. Yeah, I'm Tarot with Anne-Marie here. And yeah, we do tarot tuition. We do it on Tuesdays and we do it on Thursdays. So I was encouraged by Ecamm to come on and actually try some live streaming. And of all days, Instagram and Facebook are not doing so well. We couldn't get into them. They're down for a couple of hours in our neck of the woods. So you've got me here on YouTube with vertical streaming. Do say hello. Can you leave a comment and just say, how are you? Yeah. I'll be doing a show as in on widescreen on my normal channel. Oh, hi. How are you? That's lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will be doing a show in about 5 to 10 minutes time where we will be going over the tower again. This time I'll be showing you how to read it. So it's very, very different to normal tuition that you kind of see where we just talk about the card. So Tuesdays we fuse how to read that card together. Thursday I always have a new card for you. And today I decided to try vertical live streaming. So back to our tower. So this sudden energy has pulled the rug from underneath us, and yet it's guiding us towards enlightenment. And we are realizing that life must change. It doesn't leave us any choice. The truth is left out in the open and very plain to see. That crown that's been thrown off by the force of this bolt dislodges our built up sense of security and safety in our life. And the fire that you see in the picture cleanses and prepares the way for a new start. Fire is cleansing, even if we must start from scratch. It's one of those things, isn't it? Do you say hello? Hello? Hi, Carla, how are you? Hold on a minute. I need to actually just reduce your comment down a little bit. How are you? Hopefully I'll be seeing you on the widescreen. Lovely to have you. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, we said that fire is cleansing and it prepares us for a fresh new start. The couple that are being thrown free from this tower is allowing their minds to be controlled by their egos and dreams. So they're thrown into the cold night to fall to the ground, which is a long way down. Yeah? Good to see you. You're good. Excellent. Good evening to you too. I'll be seeing you in 5 or 10 minutes on the widescreen format. Yeah? This is the way forwards. How do you like it on the vertical, Carla? Yeah? Everything going the way that it should? Okay, so let's have a look at our tower card again. So the couple have been thrown and the fall shows them that they have to give up their freedom. And they've got to decide that before they reach the ground. Otherwise, they'll be broken and shattered from the physical or the emotional upheaval that they've suffered. They've got 2 choices. The first is to rebuild the tower from the rubble and start ignoring the truth. And the other is to move on and grow from that experience and build something more balanced and secure elsewhere. That woman is wearing a crown, so as she falls, her ego remains. She's in complete disbelief about this explosion. Now, she's not looking down, and she's probably blinkered about the height that she's falling from. And as that ground advances, she may lose hope and still be trying to hold on to her life. Her dress is blue, which shows her to be intuitive. So this might be the outcome that she has feared. Okay, she can't face it. Notice she's wearing some red shoes, and this shows us that she's been led by the desire to where she currently finds herself. Okay, I'm being told that we're not seeing any messages on the phone. All right, let's just have a quick look. Okay, I'm just moving myself back to here. So, hi everyone. I can see, it's the first time I've tried vertical streaming, and yeah, I'm Tarot with Anne-Marie. Lovely to have your company. Lovely Carla's come on, and yeah, we talk about tarot cards. So each week on my channel, we deal with one card, and I show you how, a little like tonight, some of the meanings are on those difficult cards. We work through them one card on the channel, and that's it. Just that one card. So that's Thursdays. On Tuesdays, I fuse the cards together, and my show is coming up, so I'm going to have to jump off here and get ready to go over to widescreen. So thank you for joining me. It's been really lovely, and I do hope that you'll leave some comments on here. I know that this is slow coming up in different sort of feeds, and yeah, it's one of those things. So if you found the symbolism that we've been going through in this actual tutorial, which is a mini tutorial. If you found it helpful, then like and subscribe and come over and watch it on the white screen part, because we'll be doing a lot of deep tarot dives. Leave any questions about the tarot in the comments, and remember, even from ruins, something beautiful can grow. In fact, why don't you leave a message for me if you've had a tower moment? A tower moment is something where things happen fast, shake up your whole world. It can always be seen as something that causes you despair, but really, sometimes there is a silver lining in that. It pushes us and shoves us into places that we are probably a little bit nervous to go to. Look at all those fireballs on that wonderful tower card just before I go. And yeah, tell us about your moment when you had that whole time of feeling that you were pushed and shoved, or any difficulties that you have when it comes to reading this card. I'm going to fly off now. I'll catch you later. Thanks for having me, and really appreciate anybody that has been watching this. I'm going to play you out, as I usually do, with this.